take my black eyeliner past the... I don't know what I was trying to say there. Hello my beautiful babes, what is up? It's Brandi. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. In today's video, I had to do another anime look for Halloween just like I did last year. Last year I was Naruto and I decided why not go back to the show and do another character. So if you guys couldn't tell with how I'm looking or the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this female version of Gaara, and you guys, she is sick. She truly is. Anyway, if you guys are interested in how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Real quickly before we get started, I just want to apologize for my last video. I really don't like the way it was edited. I did the best that I could, and I just really believe it was very choppy in some areas, and the reason being is because I didn't realize how often I repeated some words, and in order to, lessen it, I worked my butt off to try to cut some of those repeating words out while still making sense. And in the process, it looks choppy. I do apologize. I hate putting things like that out, and it drives me insane, especially because it was a look I was so proud of, and then when I go to edit and I see I'm repeating myself like back to back, I got so upset and I just wanted to cry. And the reason being I don't notice it in the moment is because when it comes to this kind of work, I am so focused and making sure everything is as perfect as it can be. Before I know it, 30 minutes can go by and I don't remember what I said. So I do apologize if, there still was a couple of words that were repeated too often and the editing was choppy. Alright, now that that's off my chest, let's shut up and get into this tutorial because I need some makeup on my face. For this look, I am going to be using the Mehron Makeup Face and Body Paint. This is the 30 count palette, and of course, I'm obviously going to be using their makeup brushes as well. I also went to Michael's and I got this 8-pack of sponges to give this look some more texture. I really just wanted one sponge, but unfortunately they didn't sell them singular, so I had to get an 8-pack. Kind of upset about that, but you know what? It's okay. I could use them in the future. The first shade that I'm going to be dipping into is this one all the way down here. It's the light brown. I think I'm going to have to mix this in with something else because it's relatively close to my skin tone, but for now we're just gonna start with that shade. Grabbing that on an AQ812 brush, I'm going to make this cracked piece now on my face. It's gonna start from the right bottom of my jaw and it's gonna go across my face, across the bridge of my nose, stop right over here, go above my eye, around, and back down. Using that same color, I'm going to switch brushes and take the AQ816. Now fill in the rest up here. Does that make sense? I'm gonna fill up on top of where we just created that line. I didn't think that this was going to work, but right now this light brown is the perfect shade. I'm kind of nervous though when I have to do my foundation. I feel like maybe then they might be a little bit too similar, the foundation and the paint. Hopefully not, but we'll see. So far, she's looking good. For the part I've been dreading the most, which is the actual symbols on his face. I was even debating whether I wanted to keep this or not. Let's just pray it works out well. Before this, I'm going to grab this shade over here, which is red. And I'm sorry if the camera is shaking. I have my phone set up here. I have a photo. I flipped it so I don't do it correctly and then it's backwards on the camera. It's bad enough that I already have to try something I'm not familiar with, but then to do it backwards, oh my goodness. I'm kind of shook right now. It's taken me some time, but this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Could it be better in some areas? Absolutely, but she's not that bad. Before I do anything else to the top portion of my face, I'm going to quickly hop off camera and do the bottom half by simply adding foundation. So just give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Now that that's done, I'm going to add some texture to the sand. Oh boy. For that, I'm going to take the dark brown shade at the bottom. And to create this texture, I'm going to be using this sponge. It was a whole lot bigger, but I just cut it because my face ain't that huge. So hopefully this works out. I'm not going to push hard into it. I'm going to do it fairly light. The dark brown looks really crazy. So in order for it to be like a medium brown, I'm going to go back in with the light and go over it just so it's not overpowering. Before I forget, I'm going to go in with the 812 and do a small cracked piece on the opposite side. Once I have the outline of this, I'm going to go in with the sponge, the light and the dark brown to do the same texture that I did up on top for this little tiny piece down here. So then I'm just going to dip into my Orgy palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Mix these two shades, Silk Robe and Gender Fluid, together. With this shade, I'm going to place this on the side that doesn't have a sand texture. Now I'm going to take the shade Invitation Only on an JS7 brush, or you could really use any eyebrow or eyeliner brush. With the shade, I'm going to slowly outline where the sand and the foundation is. I went a little bit too heavy-handed right over here. So I'm just going to grab my E22 and lightly blend out those edges so it's not as harsh or as dark. Using that same brush and same shade, I'm going to make some cracks within the sand itself up on top of my forehead, just randomly, doesn't have to be anywhere specific. So let's do this. I'm going to start off with the S7 brush and I'll probably go back in with the E22 to blend. That's what I'm thinking. Dipping into the black shade. Take that on an 812. I'm going to very carefully, as best as I possibly can, start off by doing a little wing liner. Kind of do a little fox eye moment right in the inner corner. For the bottom lash line, I'm just going to grab my black eyeliner pencil. This is by Essence. I'm going to place this in my waterline. And then I'm going to take it a little on the lower lash line as well. Take an E22 to buff out the edges. Alright guys, so this is the final look, and I just can't get over at how amazing this looks. The wig definitely tied everything together, and as I said before, I am obsessed with this wig. I wore it in my last video in a different color, obviously. This wig is my favorite of all. The cut, the length, everything, and I don't even care that it's not a lace front because it's just that good for the quality and especially the price point. You guys need to check it out if you don't have this already. Like, I can't get over it. I will say though, for this one in particular, the shade is a little bit off on camera. That's okay. It said so when I bought the wig. I don't mind it, and I don't mind that I forgot the blue contacts for this look because it looks amazing with or without them, to be honest. Now, real quickly, let me go into the last final little details within this look. I used the Dragon Beauty Lip Job Liner in the shade 2.0 CC. And then I used the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Mannequin. And then I topped that off using the JSC V-Gloss in the shade Safe Word. For lashes, I am wearing the style Gazelle by Huda Beauty. I need to do my makeup, like a full face of makeup, with this wig on because she is a look all in herself. But anyway, that's basically it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, as well as hitting the notification bell. As always, every product used today will be linked down below in the description box. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.